The US anti-abortion movement is terrifying, and it's exporting its tactics to the UK. Imagine you need an abortion. Maybe you're extremely young, maybe you're a rape victim, maybe your pregnancy has become life-threatening, maybe you're just not ready to be a parent, but you know you're going to end your pregnancy. The anti-choice movement in the United States is not only making this decision so much more difficult for American women, but this well-funded and extremely politically powerful movement has been exporting their tactics and draconian policies abroad. Following the lead of crisis pregnancy centers in the US, there are now a growing number of these organizations in the UK that mislead and intimidate women so they won't be able to access abortion. And like in the US, where the anti-choice protesters are frequently disruptive, violent, and harassing, the UK now has clinic protests so bad that some women's organizations have started to call for buffer zones. The anti-choice movement across the globe is looking to the US for cues, and that couldn't be worse news for women abroad. Because even though abortion is legal in name in the United States, the procedure has become so difficult to obtain that it's effectively illegal to too many. You do an internet search on where to get an abortion, and you come across a place that says that they help pregnant women. But instead of a medical facility, you end up at a religiously based center that tells you if you get an abortion, you're going to get breast cancer and become infertile. Or maybe you find an actual clinic, but it's a day's drive away and you can't afford to take off work to get there. Or your state doesn't have any clinics anymore because a law passed saying abortion providers need admitting privileges to a hospital, even though abortion is one of the safest medical procedures there is. Let's say you do get to an actual clinic, but the second you arrive, protesters start screaming at you. They're videotaping you, writing down your license plate number, and yelling in your face that you're a murderer. In the US, that's considered free speech. Okay, so you manage to get into the clinic, but then you find out that you're required to have a medically unnecessary ultrasound that's going to add hundreds of dollars to the cost of your abortion. Or you're told that there's a mandatory 2-day waiting period and you've already taken too many days off of work. And besides, you know that you want an abortion. You don't need the time to think. Or you're a teenager and you find out that you need both your parents' permission, but maybe one of your parents is abusing you. Maybe that parent is the one that got you pregnant. Or maybe you don't even know your parents. Or you're on Medicaid, and you're not in one of the 15 states that Medicaid covers abortion in, so you need to raise funds to pay for the abortion yourself, which may mean foregoing food or diapers for your existing children. Even if you are lucky enough to jump through all these hoops and get the medical care that you're legally entitled to, you have to sit through a doctor telling you false information about the risks of abortion because the state is forcing your provider to do so. These are just a few of the roadblocks the anti-choice movement have put up, so abortion is so hard to get that it might as well be illegal. They don't care that they're lying to women when they try to scare them out of having abortions. They don't care that it's legal for women to control their own bodies, control their reproductive futures, and plan their families. The only thing they care about is stopping them.
And they say to families who can't get an affordable home because governments won't build housing, don't be angry with the powerful. Envy instead the immigrant getting the home or the job that should be yours instead. It doesn't have to be like this.